Hey everybody, it's Julianne from Cary Quilting Company in Cary, North Carolina. Today is Work From Home Wednesday, August 19th, but as you can see, I'm here in the shop today. But I want to share with you something I did do at home over the weekend. Super easy, super fun. So this is a bed runner that I'm currently making. That adorable fox is a pattern from Etsy, but the trees that I added are just improv piecing, and I want to show you how I did it and how you can do it with leftover scraps. So come on over to my cutting table. So like I said, I started with the paper piece fox, and I really loved this background fabric, but I didn't have any more of it, and I wanted to add the background fabric to other parts of the quilt. So what I had left were little jaggedy pieces, obviously from the cutoffs from the paper piecing. And if you'll look over this way, you can see all my trees are different shapes and different sizes. And I want to show you how you can take scraps and turn them into your own trees. So I've brought some of my scraps over, and I started obviously with just a triangle tree piece. So I did cut this one just for you guys. So say that is the size that you've got, and that's what you want to start with. So this is just considered improv piecing. So you're just going to find another scrap among your scraps and choose a side, and then you're going to put that together, flip it, and sew it on. I'm going to save you guys the pain of watching me sew and just sort of pretend here. So I'd actually move that up a little. And just sew those two pieces together. Then you're going to iron that seam toward the green and slap on another piece. Let's go with this one. So the next thing I would do would be to sew that piece on. Go ahead and cut off the excess and iron the seam to the green. And then it's time for your tree trunk. So the way I did this on mine is I kind of just laid down the brown tree trunk and laid down the piece that I would put there. And then I just chopped this piece in half so I could piece in the brown tree trunk. So pretend like that's pieced in now. Then you're just going to flip it and add it to the bottom here, and then iron everything in. And then in order to get this block to be a size that I can use, I kind of just slapped another piece on. So once you've got enough block together and you have everything sewn down and ironed, you can just cut that into a square. And then if you'll look at this next piece, I took all the little squares of trees I made and then seamed those together to make a section. So if you see the back of this, you can see how that is one tree and this is one tree. And then I just added more pieces of fabric until I made it the height and width that I wanted to add to another bed runner that I'll be making. So sounds complicated, super easy. You really can't mess up. You just start kind of sewing stuff together and see what you can come up with. Also easy to make houses or lots of other shapes. Just takes a little bit of forethought because you start in the middle and work your way out. So I hope you will experiment with some piecing soon, some improv piecing, no pattern required, and see what comes up in your own sewing room. Thanks for watching.